access code to this game. A game in which your destiny depends upon your own decisions, and where the ultimate weapon is your mind.
Episode 7. Yeah. 5,
No.
6. What did you say?
5.
5.
Yeah.
4,
We're already
3.
off.
And we're live.
From the top.
Perfect.
All right, welcome to episode 5 of Roll Cool Campaign 3. The one of them, one of the D&D podcasts of the world.
The best one.
Oh,
Debatable.
This is
Heavily. I've been on the
Easily
forums. It's been
debatable.
heavily debated.
frantically typing. It's good.
Yeah. Well, got a new AI recap.
Squeak, what are you doing there?
Cheering.
Guys, I'm gonna get
There's ghosts in
$5
your
from
room.
AT&T because they broke the cell phone internet.
All right, recap from last week. Written by AI. And you guys think back on something that, as a DM, I realized didn't maybe stick as much as I would have liked. As you guys are on maybe like the next 4 hours of Tiny hauling the cart, you guys sitting on the back of it, Flinch driving, as you guys head west to Oxus. On your first day of travel, a 10-cart caravan, you guys in the back. You know Cinna is ahead of you in the 9 spot. Okay? You would assume is up front, leading the caravan that leads a few carts of question marks, thinking back on something that Crimson Tooth briefly mentioned to the other cult members that said they're already going to be moving to Oxus.
True.
Leading you to believe that maybe somebody in this caravan has some business with the cult, but you're unsure who. I just have to start killing. So that would
Sounds
be,
like us.
you could smell the carts. The exotic animal merchant Cinna, like a mixture of a vibrant smell and almost stinky, like a horse trough sort of smells. Like there's a lot of things going on in her carts. Okay,
Ooh,
I need to
that was a close
talk
one.
better. Some of the others, the next one up, honestly, no smell, and a few more really don't have many smells going on. Wow. The third cart does. It is an elf woman, just kind of wearing, looks to be leathers. Great. You get the smell of dried meats and whatnot, and just looking at her leathers, she doesn't seem to be some sort of hunter. She is. All right, there's kind of bow and arrow kind of propped up.
Not
next
according to
her,
AI.
but not like she's wielding them, but like on the cart as she's sitting up front. I've never hunted Mila. She's very strange encounter. I hope they're not as dangerous as we think. A conversation between two people that don't exist. Okay. Getting dragged, Mila, and some others. It was very nice meeting you. Quick look around in her cart. Perception 13. You're not able to get a good look in the cart as her cart is covered as kind of hides and stuff. All right. Well, I would like to have
Yeah,
your
that
help in
tracks.
trying to find out who it is. As we both know, Oxus is supposed to be a bastion, a new start, and the last thing any of us need is a cult popping up causing issues. I'm going to politely decline your offer. I'm trying to stay out of any tricky business. Nothing tricky about finding a few cult members. You find them. I need to keep myself. I've got animals to take care of. Look, no hard feelings, but there's a lot to manage back there. Yeah, there's a hard line. You up short? There's a hard makeup line. There. Thank you guys. Also notice it in the room, the large pile of stuff, the bones and flesh and offerings and knicknacks and stuff, gold
makeup
pieces,
line?
and. Yes,
Oh,
the
yeah.
last word is and.
It does work and then an and.
All of our English teachers are groaning.
And with a preposition, okay?
Yeah.
Super.
Always.
Wow.
Anyways,
Well-
that pretty much covers what we were doing. In a way.
In a bad way.
Well, the computer said it, and
So, as night 1 on your caravan journey to Oxysis, of an 8-day total journey, You guys stopped at a farmhouse that has been burned down. There are 3 walls still standing, half of a roof, and you guys are setting up camp. And I'm going to be stopping here for the night. Flinch did slink off into the shadows per his words. Not sure quite of your full intent, but if you want to make that stealth check so we can...
Yeah.
The slink check.
But what are the rest of
slinking.
you doing? So
15
there's
slink.
nice. There are a few of you, a few of the caravan people you do see not going to camp in the farmhouse and kind of sticking to their cart. And a few, looks to be 5 or 6 figures heading into the farmhouse. So if you guys would like to kind of chat and discuss what you're doing, as Tal is leading a few others to the farmhouse.
And I take note of the carts that didn't come to the barn in terms of their position in the line.
Yes. Make a perception check.
Oh, you fucking.
Do you
bet
have
I will.
night vision? Dark vision?
Night vision goggles? I have not them. I can't see much.
So, disadvantage. You do. I'll give you a couple for free. The card ahead of you, Cecina.
Well,
Nice. The card ahead of you, Cecina, it has gone over to the farmhouse. The one ahead of that also looks to be like a half elf man. And the cart just after that, the dwarf silk merchant that Flinch you talked to briefly, you see him actually sleeping on top of the cart. Or like setting up like a bedroll on top of the cart. And then I'll say you also see from way up front kind of coming in the second cart also, but you're not sure from about 2 to 6, 7-ish. I guess 2 to 6, 3 to 6 I didn't get any info on.
all right. I'm happy with that.
And you said that there's a bonfire and people gathering inside the farmhouse too?
Less of a bonfire and just more like this is like rough camping. It is getting kind of cold here, just out in the plains. So much so that any cold weather gear or sort of clothing will help you get through the night and make it more comfortable. Or any cold resistance. But
I'm gonna go explore.
picture
the
it
farmhouse.
less of a bonfire and literally just like a small
fireplace?
small little fire. Yep.
Bonfire indoors.
Warm.
Yeah, Furish is gonna walk into the farmhouse, just walk around, look around, look for injustices.
RDG,
Justices.
Yes, Tiny?
do you think we should split up for the night? Some of us sleep outside, some of us stay up here, just to keep
If that's your way of saying you want to sleep outside, I think that's totally fine. I'll be sleeping inside. But you can sleep outside. I think I'll be okay for the night. I wouldn't leave plenty of allies around.
I just mean more to keep an eye on,
Yes,
the other
I'm
half of the caravan.
curious why some would not come in. Perhaps they want to keep to themselves, so...
It seems a little suspect to me.
Yes, I think perhaps we should have some people looking at the ones outside, and us staying inside can try to get some information from those inside.
Well, Fletch already took off, but I think he'd be the best bet to stay outside with me. Maybe, the more cooler-blooded should stay inside near the fire.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Maybe I'm gonna go look for Fletch, see if I can find him. And
Tiny, keep an eye out for any female that is maybe not dressed properly, but seems put together, or like she's in charge of a group. Crimson Tooth kept mentioning this lady Abraxas, I believe.
You mean like you?
Perhaps like me. I would imagine a bit younger. Avaricious, Lady Avaricious.
Avaricious. Oh, that's a
Keep an ear
pretty
out
name.
For that, I'm curious if she is the one in the caravan, or if she is just to do with this in some other way.
You said avaricious?
Avaricious.
Could you spell that for me?
I don't know if it'll help, Tiny.
Okay.
They may or may not refer to her as Lady A, or just Lady, or maybe even they'll be trying to hide that she's in charge, but if anyone is deferring to a female in charge of a group, perhaps that is our first signal.
I'll keep an eye out. Okay, I'll be off. I'll grab my bag out of the cart and I guess set up my own little camp kind of far away from the farmhouse, but such that I can keep an eye on the rest of the caravan that didn't go to the farmhouse. And then I'm just going to start walking a great perimeter, trying to get either an inkling of the Lady Avaricious, Flinch, or the cult, any signs of those three things, and I'll slowly just like spiral inwards to the rest of the caravan that's not at the farmhouse. Taking probably like an hour or two to do so. Slow and methodic.
Give me a perception check.
Perception. I'm good at this one. Oh, I'm not good at finding it though.
Or is that night vision? That works.
Natural 1 for a 2.
We're good at that.
Good job.
Great. Okay. So I have Flinch going shadow.
Get lost. Fucking get lost.
I mean, honestly, maybe.
You guys never seen again. That's the end of Tiny.
How did you?
Who's your backup character?
He just gets
wandered
lost
off.
forever.
I wandered off.
Just never seen him again. Do you have dark vision at all?
I do have. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I do. That would be under feats and traits, yes.
It'll be under your like passives and stuff. Your senses.
Racial traits,
I think
dark vision.
have. Yeah. Okay.
Senses on the left side.
All right. We'll say you intend to do that. You're not going to get any good information, and you do kind of get lost. And instead of taking an hour and doing methodical search, it's going to take like a good portion of the night, and you're just going to have gotten lost, and you'll stroll back in randomly.
Okay.
He's just a boy.
I didn't find shit out there.
Actually,
I can't find the rest of the caravan, guys. They're gone. They disappeared.
so I've Furious going into the farmhouse, and Mama G probably.
Yeah, she's in.
Dijon, where are you gonna be going?
I will
Round
follow
sandwich.
Furish, my little scaly friend, and probably go and check out
All right,
the barn.
so 3 in.
Yeah.
You're my little scaly friend.
Oh.
Because I'm the big scaly friend.
Right.
Are you guys gonna fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
All
have to coil
scaly,
around
yeah.
each other, and then he has to lay eggs. It's a whole process.
Fan art. Fan art.
Please no.
No.
Flinch, with your
Yes.
15 stealth, what are you up to?
I am gonna be eavesdropping on any conversations I hear by the people who stayed by their carts.
I ain't dropping no weaves, sir.
Promise.
Gonna need a little more specifics.
Sure.
Which cart would you like to be kind of gathering around?
I'll gather by. Let's see, I don't know if I have a list of carts here.
I have a question. Do I get so lost that I have to roll on an encounter table?
Are you
Because that'd just be
asking
fucking
for
funny.
it?
I was thinking about that, but
Has got to fight like D6 squirrels.
I'm gonna go.
He's gonna find a lone axe beak just in the woods, and he.
let me get my encounter table up,
Fuck yeah.
I'm
Do you
going
have a
to
wandering
snoop
barbarian
around.
table?
and I'm gonna before you go flinch. For the encounter, I'm gonna say usually it's 10 or higher. If something happens, we'll do 15 or higher because it's gonna be less. You guys are still kind of not very deep. Roll d20.
He's gonna get a natural 20.
Should have kept my fucking mouth shut.
First dragon encounter is him getting lost.
Ooh.
16! Nailed it! Nailed it!
Oh, this is so good.
I wonder what you have to wrestle.
It's a fucking doppelganger. It's just him.
Holy shit.
Having a Luke moment in the woods.
All right, we'll do that in a second.
Yeah. Take your time. I'm in no rush.
Okay, flinch.
I'm gonna try and snoop around between carts 4, 5, and 6 because we don't know much about that middle section yet. I don't know how to be specific, but I think I'm just gonna.
I think that's good. Like a section
Okay.
of 3 is good.
Okay.
Your passive perception is 17, so you get kind of close, and you do hear rustling in 5 and 6, like kind of rustling around in there as people are either bedding down. You're pretty confident the 4th one is empty, and that whoever went there is heading towards the farmhouse.
Okay.
But 5 and 6 seem occupied, and then since you do have high perception and your ears, kind of perk up to a lot of sounds, you hear almost like a praying in 6, like a kind of not like very audible because it's kind of muffled. You have to get closer and make an actual perception check. But with your passive, you can hear like a low vibrational like humming, like not humming, but like there's a cadence to it of like.
Sure. Yeah. I'll try and get closer.
And that's coming out of the 6th one.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go there quickly.
And okay, make a perception check.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Ooh.
What languages do you know?
I know Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, Giant, and Primordial.
Jesus.
This is in a language you don't understand,
Okay.
but it does seem like a religious prayer, like a blessing to oneself. That
Okay. I kind of cock my head.
you do see like from now that you're closer to the cart, getting a good listen. There is like little candles and stuff, and you do see a silhouette of somebody, like a figure, a humanoid.
Okay. I'm scared to disrupt. I would like to peek in somehow.
Hey, peaky boy.
I just want to see. I don't know if we've seen this person.
Sure.
But I guess just to identify them visually.
Yeah. Let me get passive perception of this person.
Ajit.
Passive
What's he
perception.
selling?
Well,
Sugar.
so you go unnoticed just with your stealth check. As you peek in, you see a blue dragonborn in really like longer white robes, kind of candle set up around, eyes closed. Seems to be like sitting to themselves, like a cleric would. Pray to whatever deity. You can make a religion check.
Not great at these, but this will be fun. 7. 8 for 7.
8 for 7. Just by the icons and symbols in here, you're not gonna, with the 7, understand what deity is being praised here, but nothing that you would have seen.
Okay.
Up until this point.
All right, and then I will go up from there. I'll go over to the 5th cart. You said that someone was like just bedding down, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna be a creep and snoop and look too, if they've already gone to bed, per se.
Yep. I gotta pull up there.
They're pulling hog, dude.
They're fucking tugging snakes.
No, let's go down
They're
inside the barn.
playing fucking snakes and ladders.
Fucking ulting in the fucking cart.
Yourself was 15.
What's up? Sorry.
Self was 15, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You peer in. You see a human. Kind of slicked back hair. Picture like almost like Goodfellas-y, and taking off some like light leathers and putting it on, and then just almost like a quick reflex, like a. I thought I heard someone snooping around. Show yourself.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Can I help you?
I was just keeping guard of the carts.
Make a deception check.
Am I good at this? I don't think I am. Where's D? Okay.
That's
8
what
for
she said.
9.
8
for
for
nine.
9.
Hold on, he has a DC of persuasion. All right, I got it. Okay, guard elsewhere.
Okay. I'll
No,
guard elsewhere.
Kind of just like gives you a weird like. You do see this guy does have a bunch of like dyes and stuff. Looks to be. Let's see here. I have a description. He's got like a red cloak hanging up on the wall, and seems very kind of stoic in his like. Even in your brief interaction, not many like. Even when like the surprise was just like an eyebrow kind of furl to him, not much going on. And what's your passive insight?
My passive insight is a 13.
You get like an uncanny valley sort of vibe almost, where the whole time you're walking around like, oh shit, you're as your heart rate goes down, you're like, I don't think he blinked. But it does have a bunch of like dyes and stuff kind of hanging around.
Okay.
But with the short amount of time in there, you don't get a good look at much of the possessions in there.
Okay.
But you do see like purple, red, green, blue, yellow, orange kind of dyes of stuff all around.
Right, I walk away, but I turn back kind of slightly to see if he's like watching me in any way, or if he's gone back to his stuff.
Yeah, he, depending how long you watch, he's like doing stuff, then does like a.
Okay. Oh, okay.
back
Yeah. I'm not looking at him.
Like,
I'm scared.
Is he elsewhere?
I'll hop away. And then I'll try see if I can hide away from him, but so he doesn't see me kind of snooping around cart 4.
Make another stealth check.
Worse.
Okay.
13.
Cart 4. You already identified this as being empty. You peer in, and almost immediately you are met with a lot of reds. This doesn't seem to be a merchant. It seems to be more like somebody who's traveling in comfort. A lot of red silks and a nice little bedroll that is made out of nice material. You do see a lot of... make a history check.
3 for 2.
Nice.
Rolling hot.
Having grown up in the forest, you don't... in your kind of tribal stuff, you can identify that these would be like a tribal flag of something larger than like your tribes in growing up, but this would be like a faction. There's like faction flags, and a lot of this iconography is around here, as whoever this cart belongs to loves, since you don't identify it, loves it.
Okay. If there's like a particular symbol that's more prominent, I'd like to remember and kind of sketch.
Oh, you can, yeah. You can identify, like, remember the symbol for sure.
Okay. Okay. And then I guess I won't test my luck anymore since that guy is probably on high alert.
But there are in here there are lock boxes and possessions of stuff you could dig around through.
No, I don't think Flinch would. He's just kind of looking for clues. That way, just on appearance.
Immediate red flags,
Mhm.
as opposed to like digging through people's stuff.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
What I'll do for maybe the next couple hours is I will go into the forest and see if I can find me a deer friend that would be agreeable to pull our cart instead of Tiny.
I've been doing a great job. What the fuck?
You have been, but deers are way
Tiny's gonna
better.
be out there fighting the deer friend.
I find him fighting 5 deer.
We'll do a quick combination of rolls here. Just do a survival check to track it.
Okay.
And then if you roll high enough, I'll have you make an animal handling check.
Natural 20 for 25 for survival.
Damn, I was hoping he'd crit fail and
Amazing.
find me.
And
Tiny's lashed on the jugular of a deer with his mouth.
you know what? Maybe with the natural 20, you do spot Tiny off as you're finding a deer, but make an animal handling to follow up the deer check.
Okay. Oh, 8.
8. Not quite enough to, unless you have a potion or something to help communicate.
Big, yeah.
Oh shit, you should have taken my potion.
Nobody has those, yeah.
No, I don't have anything.
High stakes campaign,
Yeah.
you know?
You're able to find one, but yeah, a little 8 on animal handling is not going to be able to
Sure,
get it
that's
to
fine.
run a cart for you for the next 8 days.
Oh, hi, Tiny. Are you lost? Camp's that way.
No, I'm not lost. I'm just... Which way?
He kind of crosses his arms. Suspicious.
Time for you to get scared.
And this is like hours later too.
Yeah.
All right, nice.
Cool.
So we'll screen wipe over to
You don't have to make
the
a
other
character.
the other 3, and we'll come back to your random encounter findings. Okay. You guys immediately see 5 people. The 3 of you walk up. You see a human woman that appears to be dressed in normal civilian clothing, maybe a little on the nicer side of like in the fine. You see a half elf, kind of dressed in like noble clothing. A Cecina, which you've met, the gnomish Russian accent woman. Towel, and you hear him before you see him, but a human who is talkily kind of explaining things, mansplaining in a way. Everyone there just like, yeah, I've made the trip before. It's an easy one. 35 times to be exact. And, it's just part of my job. You know, I'm a traveling man. I have to make it out to Oxesis a few times, you know, every other week, really. And you can see a few of them just...
that?
Yeah.
See if he's just blustering or... Ooh, maybe 16?
He seems to be...
He does do that? He's not just
truthful.
lying? Okay.
Maybe a little
just
fish
fuck.
story,
So it's
as
been
opposed
7
to
times.
maybe... Yeah, so he
been
said
7
7. He's actually only been 2 or 3. But he's not being completely dishonest.
Got it.
And you almost immediately hear, yeah, sometimes when the Empire stops by, you know, we'll have nights, and some of the cavalrymen will have some beers with them. And then he kind of turns to you. Welcome, the 3 of you.
Hello.
Interesting folk.
And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. We were just fixing up some, and then Tal kind of jumps in. We were listening to babble about the Empire.
The Empire. Loyal citizens, all of us, I'm sure.
Absolutely. And then this guy. My name's Rolf. And yes, if we are here working for the Empire, I mean, that's great. Everyone, well, I know we're supposed to be, you know, there's not a caravan, but a group of them, a cavalry, so is stopping some caravans around this part. So I was just telling Towel here, a strange name actually, but I was telling him that maybe the next day or 2 we expect to be searched, but hopefully nobody has anything that they shouldn't have. And he kind of jokingly smiles and looks around, like, kind of awkwardly.
You seem awfully nervous.
No, I'm not nervous for myself. I was letting you all know on our journey here. Some people try to get things out to Oxesis.
What do you know what the Empire doesn't allow?
Anything related to the cult, anything related to anti-Empire, you know, political stuff. You might not understand all of it.
Oh, it's all complicated, but I do my best to keep up.
And then he shifts his gaze towards Furish. And, you know, I've met a gem dragonborn before.
Where?
Over in Marstad or Dostriad.
Do you remember the name?
Well, somebody worked with my father. My father's very, you know, renowned and prestigious. And, well, I think the name Malgus? Does that ring a bell?
Does my father.
Oh. Well, my condolences, but, yeah. So, you must be coming from the Empire then, just like myself.
In a sense, but we are merely seeking passage to Oxesis.
Cool. Cool.
I'm gonna flip my coin.
Go for it.
Shit.
Odds good, evens bad. Odds good. All right. And I'll just I'll tuck the coin away and I'll
Yes,
just give him a nod.
Oh, close.
And Tao kind of interjects to, all right, well, look, everyone should be getting some rest. It's going to be kind of a chilly night. And he kind of like looks at you guys real quick and he's like, so everyone knows these three, they're part of the last caravan. They're kind of hired here to help keep things safe and escort us along.
Yes,
So,
can we get everyone's names? It's such a pleasure to be on a journey together.
immediately,
Rolf and Towel and
Cecina the gnome, which you've already met, and then
Cecina, yes.
we
have the half elf and the lady, right?
The half elf speaks up and my name's Hadin Gemji. He's kind of a lanky half elf, wearing like a white tunic that's edged with a strip of light blue. Seems to have like a scholarly, bookish appearance to him.
And are you which cart?
Oh, I think right now 8. So yeah, back if you're protecting. Hopefully you can. He kind of like side eyes Cecina and is like, hopefully we can get the animals to quiet down. But other than that,
at least you have the front end.
Yes, that's true.
And you, madam.
And then yes, hold on, I have a description. Youngish, like a 25 to 35-ish human woman. She has a kind of red bandana that's around her forehead, keeping her hair down, but looks to be wearing a gold ring, and her kind of fine clothing. And my name's L'Oreal.
L'Oreal, lovely to meet you. Which cart are you a member of? You guys together?
No. I am traveling with my son, actually. He's out in the cart. So I just came in here to say hi to everyone and make sure, it's good to meet everyone and see their faces before just going on a journey.
Of course, yes. It's good to travel with those you've met and not strangers.
Yes, I'm up front and right behind the leader. I felt like I was the most safe.
And Towel is trustworthy and he radiates a sense of safety. I understand entirely.
So a few minutes go by here at the camp, and after introductions and stuff, unless you guys have anything you would want to say, Cecina is looking to. Well, I better get the animals to sleep. And
I mean,
she
I'm
looks
happy
to be,
if Cecina leaves. That's fine. We don't need
yeah, she gets up to. She's leaving to head back to her cart. But the other 4 seem to be, sitting around doing the poking the fire and kind of.
Yeah, camping.
Some of them huddling for warmth. Towel doesn't seem to be sitting by the fire. He's more like standing up, doing the leadery thing of kind of occasionally looking out and then back, and then just kind of almost scanning the perimeter. Just. But any lull of silence is broken with Rolf condescending to people and. So is this your first time camping?
Oh yes, as you maybe can tell, I'm quite an inside girl.
I understand that fully. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm mostly based in Mostad, actually.
Oh, really? What sort of work do you do?
Well, I'm in hospitality.
One of the inns, or?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, which one? I'm very familiar. I grew up around Mostad.
The House Chiffon.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
Oh, well, next time you're in town, please come by.
Is that on the upper, near the keep? Or
Is it? I don't know. I don't know where it is. I don't think we ever picked apart a town it's in. I don't know.
just make a gut call.
I don't know the names of the parts of Mostad. It's in the row. Is that a part?
Oh, the row. Yeah.
Okay.
Just off the docks.
Oh yes, but in a bit. Towards a
Oh, so
an
nicer
old
then.
cathedral, I believe, was there.
Amazing. That sounds lovely. Yeah, when I visit my father, maybe I'll stay there next time in town.
Please do. We would love.
So you just work there, or do you own the whole?
It's my establishment.
Wow, an entrepreneur.
Yes.
You can see almost immediately, like, in almost no need of convincing. No, like, I'm not asking for a role here. Just by you talking about where you're from, like, he's almost like an immediate camaraderie, like, oh, of course we are friends, and like,
Yes.
you get the idea that this guy, I mean, you've heard him just kind of spilling out information that.
Does he seem like an easy mark?
Yes.
Does he gives easy mark vibes?
Well, make an insight check for a big roll here, but
18.
18. He seems like trust fund kid, sort
like
of.
I could get him to give me money because my business is in debt and then disappear.
If that's what you want to try to do.
I'm sure
over the next week of the journey. Yeah.
I've told him my actual place of business now. That would be, my uncle's gotten sick and I've lost the family ring and I had to pawn it and I just need a little bit of money to get the ring back.
But yeah, he
Rolf.
immediate. And what about you all?
These are my companions. We're here. We've heard such wonderful things about Oxasis and
he kind of like looks toward Dijon. It's like, so are you guys all from Dastria?
Oh, I've hired them to protect. Yes, that's God.
Oh.
Yes.
As any sane businesswoman would.
An accomplice? Not an accomplice, that's the wrong word.
Employee, darling.
Thank you. Oops.
I'm an accomplice officer. Did the lady, I would be talking to this guy, but after I get the read that this guy's just like an absolute mark, I would try to be reading the L'Oreal during this conversation, and if her disposition ever changes, like as a character really familiar with like the masks, the mask, does the mask ever drop? Does it seem like she's putting a character on?
Sure. Make an insight check.
17. Okay, Mama G, roll them dice.
She doesn't seem to be paying much. Like once Rolf, like almost anytime Rolf is talking, you can see her kind of zone out to the fire and kind of almost like pretending like almost an immediate annoyance by him, as opposed to like like an underhanded sort of thing. In the same way, like you're disacknowledging him of being a threat and being like, oh, this guy's gonna be my easy mark. She has disavowed him of being like, I'm just gonna let him do his thing. I'm not like.
Yeah.
She seems to be like, as you're talking to him, she like having like idle, friendly conversation with Hadeen, the half elf. But seems very reserved and kind of nervous. And yeah, fairly quiet at the camp here.
Well, have you heard of the cult business that was in that last town?
Yes, we all have. were talking about it this morning, a little bit. Terrible.
Yes, my good friend was killed in that town by the cult.
Oh my gosh.
It was terrible news, but hopefully Cesis will be free of them.
Well, if it's not from what I've heard, but
Well, what have you heard?
I'm afraid. I mean, I've only heard rumors, but I've heard that they made their way through the North Mountains down, and there's been some sightings of the cult around Oxysis. Not in large numbers, but
And this is Hadeen telling me this?
I thought you were talking to L'Oreal.
Oh, that's L'Oreal? Okay.
Yeah, hard to jump between voices, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm just putting where the notes have come from. Well, we must all be vigilant. Cults are known to worm their way into society, like fleas in a bed. And once they're in, there's not much to do but burn the whole bed. So we must keep our eyes out.
She kind of side eyes Rolf and goes, "Well, I've even heard some rumors, not proven, that the Empire has even hired some sects of the cult to do some less sketchy behavior." And then Rolf, "That's rumors. The Empire would never do such a thing."
Rolf's giving me Empire vibes. Like
Yeah, for
official.
Well, you're not sure.
Affiliated directly.
He definitely would like to be called official Empire.
Got it. Okay. He's an Empire fanboy. Got it. Oh. Well.
And in fact, you can't be saying that stuff about the Empire, especially if they come by. I mean, it'll be, who knows what you'll be.
Hopefully looked right past. She's just speaking with her fears, what she's worried the Empire may do, because the cult is terrorizing us. She meant nothing by it, Mr. Rolf.
That's not totally true. Just trying to get from point A to point B, and I don't need any Empire interference.
Did I get any... Does she really seem scared of the cult?
Through 17 insight, there's still a question mark around how she feels about it. She seems to have some information. She seemed more when she was making the comment that how more to piss off Rolf than to say anything of fact.
All right. Rolf, it's come to my attention that my third companion hasn't returned. The orcish fellow. Did you see him earlier?
Oh no, I haven't met everyone.
Well, I'm quite concerned, and I would go look myself, but as just an adventuring woman, I'm too afraid to go into the forest at night. Could you perhaps see if you can find him?
Oh, I'm not going out in the forest. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Get
please,
Tal to
Rolf.
do it.
I'm gonna go close to him and whisper, "I'm just worried, and I know that you're from Mostad. I know I can trust you, and I feel as fellow citizens, I could count on you for this favor."
Make a persuasion check.
Stroke his arm and say, "For the Empire."
Boing. 18.
Fucking nailing it.
Keeping pretty high rolls here.
I mean, I can do a quick perimeter check for him, but I'm not really
Wonderful.
Okay. Yes. I will do that for the Empire. He kind of
Yes.
stands up
And then
and
as soon as he's out the door, I'm gonna look right at L'Oreal and just be like, "I'm so sorry. He is absolutely insufferable."
he's a fucking idiot.
Yes, but it seems you have information on this cult, and I'm very interested. You say the Empire is working with them?
It's just rumor at this point.
But trust your intuition. Do you feel it's more than rumor?
Hadeen interjects and goes, I heard there was a chapter in Mostad. I'm not sure if the Empire is the Dragon Cult. That seems like
By chapter, you mean the chapter of the cult?
yeah, correct. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
They've spread across most of Ethlum at this point, I would assume. They actually, this is the like studious, looks to be like a businessman speaking. Yeah, they were led by a character named Dragomillikith. He led the chapter, and I think he wanted to breed a race of dragonborns to rule the world or something. Quite fascinating, especially as they didn't seem to be from Mostad or anywhere. They seem to be traveling.
Okay. Sorry. That was Hadeen, that one?
Yep.
Okay. Hadeen gave us that information. Dragomillikith.
Draga, Draga,
Okay.
Millikith, Milikith.
Leading the chapter in Oxysus?
Yep.
Okay. Well, this is very interesting information. I heard from Cecina. We were chatting before this journey took off. Cecina thinks that one of her animals overheard that there may be a cult member in the caravan. And I just want to read their faces as I tell them that.
This is technically a lie. So a deception check and then an insight check.
It definitely is a lie. No, it was so close. Niner. Damn. Rolled off the 18 at the last second.
Gotta love it.
I'm just kind of sending it. You guys are here. Feel free to jump in.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
You're
just
cooking.
full sending right now.
Almost instantly, Hadeen. Wait, you said you were talking to the animals. You have
And then a 20 insight. So maybe even this, I could still get good reaction reads, hopefully. But
you come off as like definitely not true.
I know it didn't land.
And nobody seems to believe it. And then Tal kind of looks. You can see him looking over, even in the dark. Like his eyes get wide. Like, God damn it, what the fuck?
And I pull out my speaks with animals potion.
like night one. God damn it! But he doesn't say anything.
I pull out my speaks with animals potion, and I'm like, perhaps it was me speaking with the animals. Who can say these potions hit hard?
You see Hadeen kind of laugh with your 20. He definitely almost got excited when he was like, oh, and then even with your potion, like he kind of lights up. Who else is here? Rolf left. Towel, wide-eyed. L'Oreal, with a 20, she kind of looks at you and then almost gets worried for a second and is like, oh, you're just making shit up.
I'm just a crazy lady, don't worry.
Yeah.
It's just me, the crazy lady, saying crazy lady things.
She's the next one to leave. She's like, well, it's nice to meet all of you. like I said, I'm just traveling with my kid, and I'm gonna stay in the car with him tonight. But I just wanted to put faces to names and names to cards and everything. So I'll see you all in the morning.
See you in the morning.
She gets up and leaves.
Sorry, Tal. I thought I'd send it right then. This rough guy sucks, though, and I'm just gonna. I guess Hadine's still here, so I wouldn't be that candid.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think while they're having this conversation, I would be in like walking around the perimeter of the building or like the interior, just looking for anything out of place.
Make an investigation check.
Natural 20 for a 20.
Look at him go.
There's not much to this building. Picture like a little like 1-bedroom farmhouse that has been burned to the ground. So most of it, even like the roof and everything, not there. But as the conversation of Mama G and stuff, you kind of do a quick like mini perimeter check of the little farmhouse, and you do kind of see in one of the back burned rooms a couple floorboards that seem more intact than the rest. They almost like they were put there after the fire.
I'm gonna go over and try and like, I'll poke him with the butt end of my glaive, and then I'll put the blade in between and like try and leverage them up and see if they.
Yep, they come up real easy, as if it's a little hidey hole. Roll a quick D100 for random, and then I have something that's in here.
10.
Oh. It's either really good or really bad.
Yeah, +3 glaive would be cool.
Just a casual +3 glaive. +3 is so boring though. Like, have it shoot fireballs. And talk.
Sorry, what was the roll?
10.
There is 24 silver in here and 10 gold in a coin purse. There is a healing potion.
Ooh, nice find.
That's better than I thought it was going to be for a 10.
And a little, like, sack of 30
Joia.
bullets.
Oh.
And next to the bullets is a rifle.
Nice.
Interesting.
A rifle?
Shit.
For like a musket, not like a...
Like a hunting rifle?
Yeah, hunting rifle.
Like an AR-15.
Who knew Mama G's gonna take the firearms proficiency?
And then a quick little history check for me. You...
Is it one of berries?
Natural 19 for 19.
You would know.
Finds this rifle, shoot whoever. I don't care.
Beware of the bread.
For D&D Beyond's sake, it is going to be called a musket. Or wait, there's another firearm table.
It's French though. It's musquet.
Musket.
Just like me.
Hold on, there's-
Musket.
I'll get you the sheet for it. But with your 19, you would know that these weapons, definitely seen illegal by the Empire. They're mostly pirate weapons. Anything with that's firing with gunpowder
Yeah,
are for pirates. And
trendsetter, very.
yeah, it's a loading firearm. It does have decent range on it. Doesn't have any sights or anything, but
It's all in the hips.
Yeah, I'll and there's no like letters or super secret pirate outfit. All right, I'll take it back out to the group and I'll just hand it
This
to.
vertical black and white striped pants.
I'm gonna hand it to Mama G. What do you make of this?
Holy shit. Have I seen those before?
You probably.
Probably, honestly. Well, I don't think you should just hold it up like that, dear. I
Oh.
don't think we should take it, though.
I agree. And I'm just
And
gonna...
Tal kind of speaks up. God fucking damn it. That, look, guys.
Now we must hide your stash is better if this is yours.
Oh,
You better get that away before Rolf comes back.
Jesus Christ.
That's a cattle if I've ever seen one.
That is mine. Oh, wait.
Finders
Oh, wait.
keepers.
That's
Losers
right.
get their shit taken.
That's a crime to admit that. We wouldn't want that, would we?
Kind of coughs. Actually,
At least putting
who knows who it is?
there.
Who knows who it is? Could have been stuck here for weeks for someone to come by. Maybe, I don't know, a couple weeks later.
I was
Get
gonna
that
give him the
stash
head
somewhere,
tilt.
and then, you know,
What's the gold valuation on an object like this?
allegedly.
Why don't we put it in your in our cart? For now. It may come of use, dear.
Make a persuasion.
Hell yeah.
Can I try to aid by, like, staring at him intimidatingly?
Yeah,
Give him the
make
loser
it with
that.
advantage.
All right. First roll's 18, second. Oh, yeah, 21 with advantage.
Nice.
You
Very
see him
good.
kind of, you see Hadeen like, get like, what the, like, this is not a night one, like we're pulling out guns, and he's like, oh God,
Hadeen, this trip will get way interesting, I have a feeling.
and then Tal's, I don't know who left that there, I'll be honest. I'm glad you guys found that.
And I'm
So
gonna,
I.
But if
Seriously,
Rolf is
will you
saying
put
what,
that in the
if Rolf
cart?
isn't, you know, full of shit like he seems to be, and we get stopped by the Empire, and that's in your cart and not mine, it will not be my firearm. You understand what I'm saying?
it won't be ours either, don't worry.
Is the hammer cocked back by any chance?
No, it's not loaded.
Okay.
Yeah, would you put that in our cart before Rolf comes back? I don't think his little Empire heart can handle this.
Yeah, I'll turn around and just walk it to the cart.
And Hadeen, my dear, if you're ever worried, feel free to come talk to me. They call me Mama G. Most do, at least.
Nice to meet you, Mama G.
I'm getting good vibes
I may have to
from
stop
you.
by. I also, if you all are in the, you know, I'm headed to Oxysis to expand my business of selling precious stones. So if any of you are in the market on the way, I would love to sell some. I have been selling a whole collection of gems, amethysts, emeralds, rubies, diamonds, etc. I'm gonna make a killing once I make it to Oxysis.
Oh, I may be interested.
So
And I could certainly point people your way as well.
Amazing. Okay. As the night kind of dwindles down, through the three of you finding Towel's musket that he hid away and was going to pick up once everyone fell asleep, put it in his cart. Good roll.
Oops. I guess I can wait till after you resolve the other thing, but I want to debrief before bed to the group that was in there.
Well, how about this? Let's screen wipe over to the other two. I'm gonna need a D4 as Flinch. You're just finding Tiny, you know, straight off by himself.
Cornered by 1d4 of...
A one.
Quick roll for Rolf. That's a 4.
Classic roll.
Does not find them. Hold on, my encounter table. Already rolled for it. That was, you rolled for a number, so good one, I'll say.
1 young green dragon.
Oh boy.
Imagine a D4 young dragons showing up. Like an encounter table with a dice of young dragons. That's terrifying.
As Flinch, you find him, and you guys are having your conversation. Then your conversation gets as you just start to head back towards the carts, which are quite a bit away. Tiny straight off and wandered, off with the deer. As
Fluffy.
you guys both start to hear like the sound of like bats, like bat wings, like, and then just one kind of like flies by real close, kind of like, and you start to see these gross, large bat mixed with oversized mosquitoes as they kind of, and they start to kind of flock down, and 1 plus
Bat skeeters.
3 sturges start to fly around you in circles and look aggressive. So we're gonna do a quick 2-man little initiative encounter here.
Little skirmish.
So I'm gonna put on the dark
skirmies?
attack music.
Mr. Tiny, keep your head down.
I try to get as low as him.
They bite you, you bite them. What
4
race has the
sturges.
strongest bite attack? That's a playable race.
The lizard folk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next character. I'm gonna
All
play
right.
a rogue lizard folk with sneak attack bite damage.
Tiny Sturge. Okay, Flinch, you're up as you see these things, and they look to be attacking.
They
I see
look
one.
terrible.
I see one coming my way, and like when it comes,
Yeah, if you guys have never seen a picture of them, they are disgusting looking.
yeah, they're gross. I'm gonna
It's called
attack
a
the one
sturge.
closest.
Yeah, go ahead.
Righty. First attack is a 24 to hit
Fuck.
Classic fucking
for
tiny and
7,
fluffy.
and then bonus action.
So that one goes down. They have 2 health.
Okay.
Roll a d4 for
11.
which one you hit.
Oh,
You hit the second one, so that one goes
Sure.
down. So the next one you're swinging at with 11
yeah.
as it swings in or flies in. That one misses.
Okay. Bonus action. This one's is close by me then. If it's a melee, then I will stay put. I'm gonna keep guard here. But I'll tell Tiny to keep low. Don't let them bite you, Tiny.
I'll do my best.
As one of the sturges flies in. God, where's too many tabs? There it is.
Hashtag too many
And
times.
is going to make an attack on the large muscled creature, as they are bloodsuckers. They're going for juice. Oh, that's natural 1
got a
as that
lot
one
of-
misses. As it
Got a lot of juice.
lands on you and it's like tries to
Just
it
wet
plants its
mouth in it.
wet mouth beak in your bicep, Tiny, but fails to do so. So you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go with an unarmed attack. Its mouth is in my bicep. I'm just gonna flex and try to pop him.
It hasn't bit you yet. It didn't.
Oh, it
got that
hasn't
one.
bit me yet.
No.
Well, that's unfortunate. I'll just punch it in its neck.
Great place to punch.
Really.
How do I fucking
Was
phone?
activated.
Unarmed strike. Does a 12 hit?
12 misses.
That makes me mad. I'm going to rage. And that will be my turn.
All right. As the other two
Have that.
is now Flinch, you can see with your night vision that Tiny has walked right into like what looks to be like a sturge nest. Is like they're and they're flying around. No more added to the encounter, but the other two are flying towards him and try to latch on as well. This one is going to hit. So the first one is going to do 1 + 3 piercing damage to you, half to 2, and this one lands on the back of your neck, Tiny, and just can feel its like a little blood beak right into your neck muscle.
Your
That trap.
traps.
Dude, not neck beak to or mouth beak to neck muscles. Look out.
Look.
Okay. And then second, so that one is attached to your body. And the other one misses with a 4, trying to, as they are coming after Tiny. Top of the order, Flinch, you see what you see.
I'm getting sucked on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go attack the one that's latched onto him
Careful.
for 22
Oh yeah,
for 7 points.
that one goes down.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna try and get the one that's about to attack him. Kind of like
Yeah, they're all kind of like floating around him and just like.
Yeah. No. For 25 to hit.
Damn.
And another
Flash.
7 points.
Let's see which one this is. 2, we'll take that as number 1 goes down. All right, and then Tiny, you're back up as there's one left, just kind of still circling your head, trying to suck the blood out of your neck.
Yeah, I'm gonna unarmed strike.
Headbutt his ass, dude.
Hell yeah. Bite him
I'm gonna
back.
try to grab him by the mouth and whack him up against a tree.
Get your
Headbutt his
blood back.
ass.
Headbutt his ass, dude.
10.
10, not quite.
I've not rolled, I don't think, double digits naturally. That's my turn.
But it's coming back. Oh, this, with an 8 to hit you as you and this little creature just fighting. Flint, you're back up.
I'm just kind of staring at this. Like, they're both like.
Yeah.
It's very like Scooby-Doo bats.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm just gonna attack the last one.
Go for it.
Natural 1.
And you
missed.
join in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bonus action
The fucking
Yeah,
chaos
offhand.
attack
situation.
for a dirty 20.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Or 10 points of damage.
Nice. As
That last one was tough.
They're all tough.
Yeah, just watch your feet because they build nests on the ground.
He looks down, he's in the center.
Yeah.
Like just fire ants all over, but they're sturges, whatever they are.
Sturgis.
Sturgi.
Sturgison.
Sturgeon.
Okay, you guys, after some hours and after your conversations, I'll just say you guys meet back at the cart.
I don't know
for
how
a-
I got so turned around. I swear
okay.
I just kept the caravan to my left, and
There's your problem. Your left's the other way.
oh,
Oh, they love that lore.
oopsies.
They both look like Adam and Eve.
Left.
Well, any obvious suspicious individuals?
Yeah, there were giant bat mosquitoes.
I'm just gonna look at Flinch.
Oh, not that I saw. I kind of spooked one of them. Mr. Cart 5. I spooked.
Mr. Card 5.
Yeah, he noticed me, so he's pretty on edge. I thought
Is
I
that
was
a real name?
No, I just never got his name. But it's a
Oh.
human man.
Did we get what cart Hadeen was in?
Yeah, he said 8.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Ahead of the
yes,
animals.
yeah. And then did we get Rolf? Wait, do I have Rolf?
2, right? Oh no, that's
No, that's the lady.
He was 4.
Yeah,
Rolf.
Okay.
Rolf is 4.
Copy and pasting my notes into their correct positions. All right. Well,
Yeah, so Mr. Cart 5, I'll probably have to apologize to him tomorrow morning.
that's
Um,
fine.
And then Mr. Cart 6, he was praying, he was wearing white robes, and he's a did I get the scale color
Blue.
of the dragon? Blue? A blue dragonborn. I couldn't understand what he was saying, but he was praying for sure around some candles.
Did he have any purple?
Not that I noticed. He was wearing white.
You recognize, or can you repeat some of the words you heard?
Oh, no.
I'll speak some Draconic and see if those are any words that he recognizes, and I'll try and use maybe some words that would be commonly used in prayers, or like
Make a religion check.
I can kind of do that. Natural one.
He starts saying pussy and boy and draconic.
I have no idea what religious means.
From the top, make it drop. That's. Did it sound like that?
Yeah, you babble off some stuff in Draconic.
I kind of just... It's not one of the languages I'm good at.
I speak Draconic. Can I try to interpret?
Interpret. Fucking...
It's like the equivalent of saying like religion, God, etc. The world.
Bless thee.
It's a
Help.
shopping list?
Pray book.
Okay.
Candle wax.
And then Mr.
Coconut
Cart 4
oil.
wasn't
Wait
there,
a minute.
but I peeked in and there was a lot of red. And this symbol, I actually sketched it down. And I'll
Oh.
show them the symbol.
Yeah, do I recognize that?
Those of you, Mama G would recognize it instantly. The other ones could make a history check, but it is the symbol of the Empire.
And is it legal to have so much Empire stuff and not be
Yeah.
an official member? Okay.
Yeah, it's legal.
Well, Feverish, I noticed that you flipped that coin during our conversation with Rolf. Isn't that right? Did I
It
notice that?
was to see if he was marked,
And was he?
not according to the coin.
Well, I've had
Yeah.
an idea.
Me too.
Oh, yes, time?
You go first.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Tell me if this idea is yours, too.
Okay.
Maybe we're thinking the same thing.
Okay.
Rolf is...
Nope.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Oh, that's
He's
so
thinking like if
funny.
Jam is good on rocks.
Oh, that's funny.
That's too good, dude.
Fucking one word. No, we don't have the same
No,
idea.
not the same idea.
Not even close.
Okay. That's just so good. What a good character. Fucking tiny. Alright. Rolf is... Well, in the business, we just refer to them as marks. And he's giving big mark energy. And he's very clearly an Empire sympathizer. Our friend Hadeen said that the Empire may be harboring members of the cult, which he seemed like he couldn't abide that, and so did L'Oreal. She seemed opposed to the cult as far as I could tell. I don't know if anyone else got any weird readings. So
Well,
I think
I
for now,
didn't.
perhaps we drop them lower on the list. Not off, but lower.
When I peeked in, there was. Okay, I'm not a rummager or anything like that, but he did have some things that could be rummaged through to give us more clues.
I think we should definitely consider that. But here is a different situation. He is an ardent Empire fanboy. I, allegedly, possess the seal of an important member of the Empire. we could potentially use him as a red herring to pull the cultists out of hiding. I think I could perhaps convince him via a placed letter that tells him the Empire requires his service in rooting out the cult in the caravan, and he must make a declaration for the Empire at the campfire at night, demanding the cultists to come and reveal themselves. And then Flinch we set to watch on his thing at night to see if anyone comes to murder him. And then after they murder him, we know who it is.
So he for sure dies in this plan.
I suppose we could stop it, but there's no real point, I don't think.
That's mean.
Also, I found a gun.
Oh, yes. and if it doesn't work, this was the follow-up. Thank you, Firish, for reminding me. We plant the gun in his caravan, so that when the Empire comes through, it's in his caravan.
So we just hate this guy?
Yeah, no, he totally sucks.
Oh, okay.
But also, we can use him to our own devices to get to our ends. Find the cultists.
Yeah, I mean,
That is
someone has to
convincing.
sacrifice for the greater good, right?
And he's definitely a perfect candidate. Was that the same Tiny? Okay, Tiny's idea.
Everybody keeps using this word bark.
Yes.
Crimson Tooth said I was marked.
Yes.
Am I a cultist?
No, I don't think you're a cultist. He meant it in a different way.
Maybe we could use his coin to make sure.
I think that's a bad idea.
Okay.
But at the thought of it, it just scratches the front of Fierish's mind. And he's just gonna like thumb the top of this coin and just look at Tiny.
I
The
think
call is
that's
coming
a
from inside the
terrible
house.
idea.
Oh god.
What do you
I
think?
knew we didn't have the same idea.
Do we think that is amenable? Use him to draw out the target? Once the
That's-
I
target
have
is
no
drawn,
qualms.
we know who to go for.
I think that would be a risk-averse decision. It would be a safer one.
Yes, we throw the heat off of us onto him.
How soon do you plan to try this?
Well,
trick?
he needs
I
to be
mean,
away from his cart, or we need to sneak it into his cart very subtly. I could potentially distract him, but we can't
So-
be seen by the other caravan members, and we can't be seen by him.
Sorry, are
So
we
I think
talking
tomorrow
about
evening,
planting the letter or planting the gun?
yes, the letter needs to be planted when no one sees, and then the next night he will execute on it.
Would he be suspect that is Tal an official member of the Empire, or is anyone here a member of the Empire?
On account of how he was going to smuggle a firearm into the Empire, I
Right,
don't
but
think
you never
he's
know.
on payroll.
Would an Empire level letter suddenly arriving raise suspicion?
Not when you're working with people like Rolf.
How soon would it take you to make the letter?
I can start trying now.
Perfect. Let me
Okay.
know when it's finished.
I will begin to forge the most official secret mission kind of note that someone like Rolf would expect you know, the Dwight Schrute dreaming of getting like, this is
Yeah.
your mission, should you choose to accept it, like thing, you know.
Richard Dwight letter from the
Yeah, this is the like the government
fax
needs you.
machine.
We've been
Yeah.
waiting for you. Yeah, like
At 10 a.m.,
that
somebody
kind
poisons
of-
the coffee. Oh my god.
that kind of
Yeah,
yeah. The same
a
kind of
great-
energy in this letter.
You're
And
proficient
I
with the
wanted
forgery kit, right?
Yes,
And
and
you have the tools.
I want
yeah, you
to have it tell him that he needs to declare in public
Oh god.
that he suspects them and that he has
Yeah.
been tasked by the Empire to root them out, so that no one should fear, and that he will root out the members of the cult in this caravan, and we should all trust him. I'm not going to say it like that's your script, but I'm going to heavily imply that like you need to convince the people that th're going to be safe, settle their minds.
Okay. Let's see the forgery roll.
Sleight of hand for proficient dexterity roll.
I
Or-
think this is not a dexterous thing to do.
Okay.
I would say this is just straight up charisma deception.
Hell yeah. Forging with deception. I have an inspiration for being MVP, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can I
Yeah.
do it?
Hell yeah. Nat 20, that bitch.
What did she get?
Oh.
An
14.
11.
Maybe he's enough of a fanboy that 14 is enough.
Yeah, maybe.
14. Oh, is it give advantage or not give? I don't know how it works.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. 14 might
Yeah,
be enough for Rolf. We're not working with the top brass here.
Not even top aluminum.
And then I'll seal
does-
it with my.
he does have an
seal of
insight
the
check.
Empire.
Okay.
I'll seal it with my official seal and like my sealing wax and stuff.
Lynch, would you be able to plant this in his trailer?
Oh boy. I can try. That other guy noticed me, and I thought I was being pretty sneaky.
I can give you a small window. You'll have to use it wisely and carefully. But I believe I owe Ralph a visit.
And I'm gonna walk out of our camp area and go find Ralph's trailer.
Oh, now?
Okay.
Now?
Yes.
There's no time. Wait, I'm finished. I'm gonna spritz Furish with the perfume of bewitching. I don't know, just in case.
Fierce.
Just right in the face.
Just fucking gas him.
We're doing
Yeah.
it live. Oh god.
Hell yeah.
I'll
As
follow him out, I guess.
you two head out to.
This crazy plan.
You're trying to find Rolf or the cart?
Wherever Ralph is staying. And so if he's staying in a cart. I'm
Oh,
gonna
right now
go-
he's out doing a perimeter check looking for an orc.
Oh, perfect. Then I'm gonna.
Oh
Fuck
yeah.
Then I'm also gonna start like walking around trying to find him and
Yeah,
intercept him.
I was just trying to gauge whether you're trying to find him or.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find him. So whatever I can, and then I'll tell Flinch to find his trailer.
I know where his
But
trailer
yeah,
is.
you do see him coming back to the farmhouse. You see like a figure in the night sky, like illuminated by the moonlight, just kind of walking randomly, but heading back towards the farmhouse, which you would recognize. Or wait, do you have dark vision?
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm a dragonborn. I'm
Oh, that's
saying so.
He's a little dark. Me.
I'll
You dragonborns? I thought they're blind. Maybe not.
I thought they were full blind. Racist.
Well, let's take our break here as you guys head out to frame Rolf.
If this
Amazing.
works, guys, this can't work because we did a full-blown assassination with getting out and no one knowing. And then if
Is
this
this the-
works, like we're killing this espionage
We're
campaign.
Yeah, is this the campaign where we just go into full beast mode?
You're about due.
It's not a bad plan, but
It's not.
It's like the end of campaign 1 where it was like, all right, enough making plans. Let's just go.
Yeah, we'll do
Fuck
it live.
dude,
Like, guys,
That
we've
was
made so
pure
many
chaos,
plans.
dude.
They've never worked. Let's just go. Fuck it.
Dude,
Let's go.
that was the most chaotic group of people ever.
Mhm.
I truly loved playing Barry.
It was a
Dude,
fun
I
one.
miss Indy. Like, Indy's the best person ever.
Hell yeah.
Bad cop,
We'll
bad
take
cop.
5.
Sorry, I'm doing this. Are you
All right.
scared?
We'll be right back. We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Okay, so Fierce, you're heading. You see Rolf coming through the night.
Dude takes me
All the way through it.
We'll just sit there for a second.
Looking right through. It's not a game, Bao Bao.
That's not the moon.
Walking through as he's coming on the farm. As he's coming to the farm.
Returning to the farm.
Coming hard on the farm. And
AI's gonna
Flinch,
pick that one up.
you're heading towards the cart.
Yeah, I'm kind of
You're coming on the cart?
with the rifle, I guess.
Okay. Tell me what you guys are trying to do.
So I gave Flinch the rifle and the letter, and then I'm intercepting. I'm intercepting Ralph. Yeah, outside of his carriage. And I'll.
Well, was your search fruitful?
Of course, yes. No. I'll be quite honest. I just kind of walked around in circles and.
You have Sturgis bites on them.
You just mauled the fuck.
And I just came back.
Did you, in your father's dealings with mine, did
Yes.
you ever get to interact with my father?
Maybe briefly at a dinner or something, but I wasn't allowed to say much, when my father was around.
I can understand the sentiment. As you know, my family was
Yes.
taken by the hand of presumably the cult.
Yeah. I did hear that, yes.
I admittedly am on my way to Oxysis to seek them out,
Oh.
and I hope to put an end, or at least a sizable dent in this cult before I leave the world.
Wow. That's intense.
This cult is one of the most dangerous and forefront threats that we face currently.
Fucking plant those seeds, girl.
And I know,
I agree.
I know as a denizen and as a future leader in the ranks of the Empire, you may passively aid me in this mission.
You just hands on your chainmail or something. I will actively help you. What do
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder to really connect the bro flow.
The bro flow.
You gotta connect the circuit of bro.
Not the
Right
bro
now.
flow.
Right after he came through the night.
How you think
That's
he came?
enough. That's enough bro flow, if you ask me.
My
I
JO
call it
crystal
my
was
bro flow.
throbbing. I knew I had to find you.
I caught a whiff.
I don't know what I need right now, but if you do happen to see any cult activity, I just ask that you tell me immediately so we may seek it out together.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like step past and I'm just gonna stare at the moon for a moment.
There are many evils of this world, and it is up to people. If you want, I'm on logging. There are many evils in this world, and it is people like you and I, the common man, that must fight the supernatural to protect those who cannot.
And I'll turn back to him very dramatically.
You do a full shoulder turn.
And I'll try and keep him towards me while I'm like looking past him and past the trailer. And I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder again, and I'm gonna look to see, like, just give a minute to see if I see Flinch like scoot by in between the caravans or something.
This would be a good time to make that stealth check.
Come on, baby girl.
15.
Okay.
It's the classic stealth roll. Should be good.
Should be way
You're able
better.
to get to Rolf's cart. See the reds, the lock boxes, and
Okay.
possessions.
We're gonna try to hide the rifle amongst his things. So like maybe behind a trunk that he has or something, to make it look like he's smuggling it in, not just like out and about.
Yeah. Stay sleight of hand.
Okay.
Hide things.
8. Good enough.
Oh no.
Just kind of like and dump it behind some stuff.
Yeah, literally. I'm not a rummager.
So out of his comfort zone.
And I'll just throw the letter on his pillow on a bedroll that he has, I think, or something.
Or something. I don't know.
I don't know where to put. I don't know where to put it. I just lay it somewhere where he'll see it.
Is there a mailbox on his cart?
Mm-mm.
No mailbox. But yeah, Fierce, you clock and see that this is happening and is done.
And at that point, I'll just like clap him on the shoulder one more time. And I'll say,
War's blessings upon you, and may May you vigilantly serve the Empire.
And I'll just walk away.
Okay.
He wasn't coming through the night before. He's gonna after that.
You know, with those whores' blessings.
You kind of like look back and see he's walked to the farmhouse and gets in his bedroll and kind of is quiet. He has a quiet intensity to him as he's standing in, like staring into the campfire and just kind of before retiring. Flinch, as you're leaving, you just hear the strike of a match, and same figure that clocked you earlier lights up. Well, that's not very nice.
What?
Oh, dropping a rifle on our Empire friend.
Oh, I knew I was gonna get caught. I'm just...
He starts rolling on the ground.
He just kind of jumps down from the cart, and if you're gonna hide it, do a little better. Let me see if I can help. He kind of just jumps in, and these old carts, there's usually a weak. He's like, side panel. He jams it in there. I'll just. You can't just dump things behind someone's bed.
Well, this is my first time doing that, and
well,
like I'm sneaky, but I'm better in the trees. And I don't know why they keep making me do this stuff, but well, it's not that they're making me. It's just I guess I am
Who's
the
making
best
you?
one to do it. No one.
Fucking tight, like a lockbox, our Flinch. Here we go. Here comes the downhill.
Plans go sideways.
Here's the downslope.
This fucking thing.
I did it on my own, and I have chosen to do so.
well, look, there's what you've done is a bad thing, a mischievous thing. Framing somebody with an illegal firearm.
It's not even my firearm.
It's,
Oh,
it's my
God.
cousin's firearm.
It's not yours.
Do I look like
Whose
I
is
use
it?
firearms?
You didn't look the size for it.
No. Plus they're loud. And
Quite.
besides you, or at least to you, I'm the sneaky kind. Quiet kind.
Well, I'm the observant kind.
Well,
So what?
I'm Cart 10. My name's Flinch.
Nice to meet you, Flinch. I'm Jensen.
Hi, Jensen. And to be fair,
To be fair,
I was hired to protect this caravan, and when I was kind of snooping around earlier, I did not mean to spook you in any way. I was just checking up on things.
You didn't frighten me.
I don't think I've ever scared anything, but I was just checking it out. That's all. I did not mean to intrude.
Well, I've already looked through all of his stuff. He doesn't seem that much of a threat, so why frame him? In the letter, that's a I can only imagine what that'll read. Definitely be my nighttime reading. Any kind of.
Well, just read it after him. The seal still needs to be sealed.
I can reseal.
Okay, well,
It's most entertainment I've had all day. And nights.
well, you didn't fight Sturgis.
Did not, no. So you're framing him first night of the. I can only imagine if what he's saying is true. I can't really believe half the stuff that he's comes flying out of his mouth, but if we're being stopped by the Empire, I'm sure I could hear him from the carts over here. He was yapping about that over at the farmhouse. He'll be caught tomorrow, and then what?
It's our first step. We'll figure it out from there.
Nothing like a live plan. Well, have a good night, Flinch.
Thank you, Mr. Jensen. See you in the morning. And then I'll head back to cart 10. I'll walk back into our cart. I think
the
we might have to
shame.
kill someone else.
Oh, we've corrupted him.
Hell yeah, that's the group vibe.
We're gonna have to kill this whole fucking caravan before we get to Oxysis.
Hey, the cult didn't make it. No one did. But the cult didn't either.
So,
Why do you say that, Flinch?
cart 6.
Cart 6.
His name is Mr. Jensen. He's a human with slick black hair. And he's noticed me this whole night.
Cart 5, by the way.
Cart 5, yes. Cart 6 is the dragonborn.
Did he see the letter or the gun?
He helped me hide it.
He did what?
My ears go back. It's just like I hide my face.
He helped you hide the gun?
He helped me hide the rifle, and he's read your letter and resealed it.
And he was amenable to the idea?
He looked like he was enjoying the night. He said he'd be caught by morning.
Well, if you guys did a bad job hiding it.
Well, with the letter and everything, he said that.
By the way, have we looked through this pile of shit they piled in Seneca's cart to see if there's anything illegal?
I don't think we vetted any of the contents.
Let's go through tonight. Let's make sure there's no blatantly illegal items in here.
There's mortars, bazookas.
It's the full weapon stash and
The cart is
one
lined with
rifle.
The cart's insulated with gunpowder.
Hell yeah.
I might have a bad idea.
Well, I mean,
No such thing, Mr. Tiny.
Please, Mr. Tiny was my father.
hold.
My condolences.
I don't know what that means. I just have heard other people say it. I actually didn't really know my father that well. Anyway, maybe we could work with this guy to help, find out what are we looking for? The cult.
To be honest,
What
he's
did you
probably
say?
listening right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He's that observant.
Well, maybe we could.
Can I look out?
Have him
Make a
help
perception
us,
check.
or if worst comes to worst, I could just go beat his ass.
Oh, it's disadvantage too, because it's nighttime. 5.
Yeah, you don't see.
Did he look like he was pretty formidable, or if he was more of just like a Varys type, just like info is king type of person?
I forget what the action. There is an action in D&D that's like
Fucking size him up.
Ocular pat down.
ocular pat down. Do it. Let's say insight, and then I'll do it. I think what it is, or maybe it's the fighter thing I'm thinking of, is like in comparison to you. We'll do
Yeah,
something
there
similar.
is
Just
like a
make an
size
insight
up.
check.
Okay. 13.
I can't find it, but you wouldn't want to take him one-on-one.
Okay.
Good thing there's 5 of us.
I honestly don't think he was. I mean, can't trust him. I don't. But I don't think he was against us or trying to stop anything.
Well, sometimes
It's only
now
the
he-
first day.
But now he knows that we've done something like that.
well,
He's gonna
sometimes
be
there's
onto us.
more than one interested party partaking in the game.
That's true.
Because
And
right
I
now we
couldn't-
know of the Empire, the Cold, and us. But that doesn't mean that's the end of the list of parties.
That's true. It could also mean that, like, oh yeah, this is fun. They're doing this to him. Keep the attention away from me. You know.
Well, we could confront him tonight. Well, this will be an interesting journey.
How many days is till Oxysis?
At least one.
It was like 4 more, right?
It was 8.
8 more?
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's a long journey. That's what I was. I wanted to say something, but we moved too quick.
No such thing as moving too quick.
We have more time to wriggle out this cultist.
And to deal with the fallout of tonight's decisions. Well, should we call it a night and regroup in the morning? I think we should
think
set watches
so.
tonight.
I think that's a good idea. Who will be? Anybody staying in the barn?
I think we should
No.
stick together.
I'm staying in the cart.
Yeah, we wouldn't want
Oh.
anyone to plant any evidence in our cart.
Yes, and we'll go through it right now before bed.
We still have the crystal.
Mm-hmm.
That
But of
shouldn't be
course.
illegal, though, right?
Just making sure.
Do we think that's illegal?
It's definitely not going to be a, oh yeah, that seems fine.
Sorry, it's our huge glowing crystal of magic power.
It's definitely interesting.
We need a permit. Is this thing registered?
You got an unpermitted magic mail crystal? Oh.
Throw it.
You guys can do an investigation check of your cart.
Group
Alright.
investigation.
Group investigation.
Yeah, everybody
At
take a
midnight,
corner.
Just the last car is just people like it goes like this, like.
They think we're just fucking in there.
Oh, natural 20 for 24 is a
A
part of the group.
6.
Fuck you.
18 for 16.
God damn.
You got a 13 for 13.
I'm putting myself on the board.
8. And it feels a lot like who knows it's in the sky.
A lot of you, just there is at least 10 days of rations for all of you. There is a bunch of, bedrolls and like camping supplies that have been stowed away. Things of note that could cause problems with the Empire. You guys do have a head of a dragon that is slowly rotting somewhere. You guys, you no longer have a firearm, but you do have some ammo on you. Your shard, I will call it.
That wasn't part of the stash.
You said the gun, so I figured.
I guess I figured we
No.
I figured we stashed the contraband on him.
We wouldn't want him to use the gun on us. That'd be foolish.
You guys can. I mean, if you guys wanted to get rid of the ammo too,
We could just throw it on the ground.
So
Yeah,
on the
nothing-
Throw it in the fire.
seems
Let's
out
put
of
the
place
bag
for
of
you.
ammo. Let's put the bag of ammo in the neck of the rotting head.
Yeah. Throw the bag of ammo into the fire.
Yeah.
I love that idea as a combat tactic later. I think we should hold on to the ammo. For
I
now.
can probably hide it somewhere.
At initiative round 20, the ammo starts going off.
Dijon, you look around the cart, and you did investigate the cart before. During
Yeah.
I think during the battle, or maybe just after the battle.
Right
at
after the
Seneca's.
battle, I did. Yeah, you're right.
And everything was kind of mishappenly thrown around then, and it's been a little more organized since then. But you kind of do a once over, and you're doing like even like checking under the cart and looking for secret compartments, and then kind of are checking around, and then you find a loose piece, or it could be moved, or like you can see the glimpse of a hinge from the inside of some wood panels as you get your little knife or something and just pry it open. And inside you see a almost like a velvet pillow with like a casing, and inside of it is holding a metal sphere that is about 2 inches across, studded with pieces of dragon shards.
Oh.
Dragon
Alright.
grenade?
I'm gonna keep
But it
that
seems to be in a secret
information.
compartment hidden up near the front, almost by where you would sit down.
I'm gonna keep this information to myself until I can take time to identify it. So I would maybe right before we rest.
Okay. If you're ritual casting it, you need to get your books out, and it'll take 15
Yeah.
minutes. So it'll be in a cart with 4 other dudes. Very obvious.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh, that's
I mean,
not
looking
what I
around
said.
and finding a whole drawer.
It's
would
like the very
probably
much like you're in a dorm room and it's late, and then like your roommate opens his laptop on full brightness, sort of thing. And you're like, what the fuck?
I do.
Everybody's fucking squinting like, what the fuck?
I guess I can only cast it as a ritual. So.
Oh yeah, if you don't have it prepared.
Yeah. I'll
Oh.
try. Maybe
Are
they
you trying
won't
to
notice.
sneak ritual?
Yeah.
Make a stealth check with disadvantage. Just so
Like
you
a
know,
15-minute.
you gotta beat a 17 is the highest
So,
perception.
so
of-
now you're trying to not only open the laptop screen in the dorm, but you're trying to crank one out with the laptop.
Oh, it was almost a 20, but no. An 8.
Everyone fucking
Every
hears.
single one of them sees you trying to stealthily identify something. As the picture, it's like the moment, like you guys are all like, okay, all right, nothing's in the car, cool, all right, we need to get some rest, and you guys all lay down and like,
Boom, 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 boom.
it's a fucking beatbox.
No.
What's that, Dijon?
Oh, he was just going. I was about to identify it. I don't know what it is yet. I will.
And you found it where?
This clever little hidden compartment in the cart.
Oh, put the bullets in there.
Well, I might have to put this thing back in there. Got to see what it is. This might be more dangerous than the bullets.
Well, I'm sure the bullets will fit too.
Is it a large compartment? Can it store more than just what I took from it?
it's probably. No, it looks like it was made for this item. So the item's 2 inches across. This compartment's probably 3.5.
The ammo will not fit. It's a
That's
snug
fine. I'll
compartment.
put it in my dress.
Seems smart. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm just going to investigate this. Anyone else? No, probably just me finding this. This is interesting. I'm going to sit down.
All right,
And
I
I'll-
sent it to you.
Yeah. Oh
and tell
boy.
me.
Dragon bomb. Use
Oh.
this, and an adult black dragon comes out and attacks everyone in the vicinity.
This Does anybody want to know?
Oh, I would love to know.
Mm-hmm.
It Oh. I'm reading it and it's a sentient item.
Oh, trouble.
Yeah. It perceives the world through our senses and it communicates telepathically with you, but you have to embed it on your person, such as your chest or your eye socket, if you would be so inclined. Wait.
Mm.
And what?
What if you?
There's a lot to this item here.
I'm gonna try and telepathically send a message to it and ask what its name is.
Communicates telepathically. Life support.
No response.
Why don't you
What
just
happens
read it
if you
out
hide
loud
it
for
in-
us?
It's asleep.
He's all tuckered out.
It knows a couple of languages. It has
What is it, dear?
God, I don't know. There's like 7 different things going on to this. I don't know how
So
to.
just say them.
There's a lot. You know what? I'm gonna send it all to you guys. I don't know how to describe it briefly. There's a lot to it. It knows languages. It gives you
describe it in length.
gives you bonuses to skill checks. Holy shit, there's a lot.
It seems like someone might want to put this inside them.
Are you sure you identified it, Dijon? It doesn't sound
Oh,
like you
yeah.
know what it does.
It's
Tiny, I'm not sure.
It knows
We
some
need to
spells.
think about this.
It has a personality. There's This is a hell of an item.
You could start by reading the title.
Yeah, what's it
Docent.
fucking called?
Docent. There's all right.
You guys can make an Arcana.
Are you having a stroke?
No, those are he's
Fuck you for making me identify this one. I'm gonna send it to the group. You can read the fucking.
No.
Well, no. All right.
I won't look.
I'll delete it.
Unsend.
I do.
Unsend.
I am. How do I?
I deleted.
Thank you.
I can still see it. I think deleting only works for you. I'll
That makes
delete it.
sense.
I'll delete
yeah.
it so that I don't have the want to press that button.
There we go.
You guys can roll
done.
Arcana check to a 13, not high enough. 11 and 7, not high enough. You guys would have never heard of an item called a docent.
Maybe you need to cast it again.
Yeah.
You're not very good at this, dear.
Sure.
Where are we gonna hide
try.
this?
Back in its drawer, I think, Mr. Tiny.
I feel like it might be found there.
It was Was it a tricky? I mean, was this like my nat 20 investigation check that I found this, or was
Yeah.
it like, yeah? It is a very well hidden compartment.
If you hand it to me, I promise I could hide it. Nobody would ever find it.
Honey, are you thinking about putting it in you?
No.
Smiles.
Tiny?
No.
Tiny?
Oh
I was just gonna keep.
Were you going to eat it?
No, I wasn't gonna swallow.
You were
So there are
trying to
some
make
words
chew on
I
it.
will. There's some words I'll read to the rest of the group here.
Like
that
a fucking dip.
that are really important for the item. Is it requires attunement by a warforged, and that's specific to a warforged.
You couldn't give us that?
I didn't see that. It
You're
was-
the worst identifier. Holy shit. Last campaign you could only do one a day, and now you just suck at it?
there was a lot of
yeah.
information with this item. Like, holy
There's
shit.
a lot going on.
There's a lot. Like, it's not just a.
You didn't even give us the name.
There's like 8 paragraphs
Yeah.
or small paragraphs. I mean sentences.
There's
There's
a
8
lot.
sentences. And you waffled
just-
for 10 minutes? Anyways,
Can we go to
we
bed
just-
now?
Keep it in my mouth.
I wonder why Seneca had that.
Maybe it's for Nero
Perhaps it is.
or Enron or whatever
Can
his
I-
name is.
Remember back when the cultists were going through the cart and we were outside before they knew about us, did it seem like they were searching or were they just loading the cart? They were searching in her house for something.
They were looking and then they were loading the cart. Yeah, they were like taking her shit and loading it.
But it seemed like they weren't still looking a lot for like a specific item.
They were. It was more like picture like hay balers throwing get into.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not assuming then that the cult was looking for it during that interaction, or knew
No.
about it. Okay. Okay. Well, let's just put it back, and maybe we'll just put that off for later, dealing with that.
It's my. Did our mission? Well,
We got a lot
I
of
guess
stuff on the fire right now.
the shard is our mission.
But it does have a little box it comes with that is pretty sturdy, and it's cushiony inside that you grabbed as well.
Anything special about the box, or is it just holding?
You can identify it.
Fear. Oh God, another one. All right.
If you'd like.
Yeah, why not? I got time.
Box has more text for some reason. Docent container.
Yeah. Can you read 10 paragraphs? No. The box is kind of lined with lead, and as you identify it, it does like repel detection magic.
Yeah, that's what I was. Okay. If we.
So it can't be like anything in the box
Yeah.
cannot be magically detected.
This is a. It's a good box for hiding magical items. Like
well,
this docent. I think it's best to leave this.
We just put it back. Yes, let's just put it back.
Yeah.
And we've got a long journey to figure out this going on, and we've got a lot of stuff coming down the pipe. So
Phrasing.
Let's call it tonight, and let's see how tomorrow plays out.
I agree.
I guess I could take first watch.
All right.
I'll keep watch with you.
Okay.
I'm going to bed.
All right.
All right, everyone. Those of you taking watches, I guess, give me your perception checks.
Taken first with. Shit, what's your name? Dijon.
Ow. I rolled 13.
I rolled 11.
All right, you guys. The only thing you guys really get, perception-wise, from the back of the cart here. I basically how I'm doing these checks is like on your position. I did it with Flinch as well, and Madam G. Kind of where you're at, the DC for seeing further along is higher. So like lower DC stuff, obviously with like a 10, you're gonna be able to see the cart right next to you, and some stuff.
Mhm.
So frequently ahead of like next to you guys, over both of your guys' watches, the you guys can hear now the basilisks and pseudo dragons kind of being hectic all night, and Cecina getting frustrated. The what's his name, Flurg, the bald dwarf, sleeps on his cart and he snores quite heavily. And I think that's all you guys are gonna get. Hadeen, the cart ahead of in the 8th spot. No, you guys don't see anything. He's actually staying at the farmhouse. So, everyone make a con save over the night. Well, first take your long rest as morning comes. But it's a chilly night unless any of you guys have cold weather gear or.
What about bunny fur?
Say advantage. Well, some are. Yeah, you got fur. Advantage. $20 on the con save fears. You're totally fine.
8.
I was muted. Would me burrowing and sleeping underground have helped at all?
I'll say. How far down?
Normally I go down 10 feet.
Damn.
I'll say advantage.
Okay.
10 feet's like 50 degrees down there.
Yeah, it actually would be
And
colder, wouldn't it? Because Earth. Yeah.
I mean, it depends how cold it is up here.
Yeah.
10 feet's like
fucking
pretty static,
advantage.
though.
I mean, it's fine.
I feel like you'd get exhaustion just from digging the hole.
And you said to
think
take the long rest first before we roll?
Yeah, yeah.
Long rest. I suck.
Boop.
16.
You're fine. Madam and or Mama G and Flinch, a level of exhaustion as both of you struggle to sleep through the night and your first day of the journey. You're in a cramped cart and just not going well.
I missed the glamper.
But as the day comes,
I just want to take a second, guys. This plan and the fact that we got caught, it feels way more on par. I was telling somebody at work, I was like, I'm worried. Things are going really well, and it feels weird. It's like
Equal and
insane
opposite
plan.
reactions, right?
Someone saw you. Okay, this is gonna be.
so as you guys are bright and early, getting things going, Towel does come around to the carts all one by one. You guys see him kind of coming through and divulging some information. He's talking to everybody, and it seems like quick chats. And he gets to your guys' car. It's like, all right, you guys are about ready to get going. Got a whole day of traveling.
Let's begin. Oh, just one quick question.
Yeah.
What do you know of Mr. Jensen?
Mysterious fellow.
That's what we've found.
Make an
all.
insight check.
Insight check? My rolls are over. 6.
Yeah, he kind of keeps to himself. Which I don't mind, I'll be honest. Better than that Rolf guy. Look, and speaking of, he told me to tell everyone, to take 5 minutes. He wants to talk to everybody
Oh my.
before we get going. So,
Well, he seems like a grandstander.
yep. So much so, he actually, honestly, I don't think it's a bad idea. We're gonna change some cart. He's gonna come up right behind me, and he'll be taking the 2 spot. Honestly, kind of a good idea, just in case Empire do stop us. Maybe he'll hopefully be able to
Any
string
way
his
we can
words
get
together.
Farther from Cecina. I slept like absolute shit last night because her animals wouldn't shut up.
Look,
Yeah, that bald dwarf snored like he was sawed logs.
He was like an entire lumber mill.
Yeah.
The animals were quite.
my job is to get
rambunctious
everyone
too.
there safe.
They're complaining. We're complaining.
All right.
Yeah, we can't be safe if we're exhausted.
Well, I just want you to know we've had a half a day's journey so far, and
It's going
I will
well.
turn this caravan around.
can I have my gun back?
After the Empire checkpoint.
Ah, okay, fine.
It's on.
I'll hold you to it.
It's on. Somewhere safe.
It's on lockdown.
Lock.
Do you want
It's
the
on
bullets?
lockdown. I mean, what? Yeah. I mean, it's
I'll
my
hand them
stuff.
The bullets.
I mean, it's my stuff, guys.
We know that.
All right. I had some
Should we
coin in
give
there
him his
too.
Gold back. He doesn't want to. He's sleeping.
All right.
He's busy.
We'll take. You guys hold on to the gold, I guess. The potion, though.
We'll give it back towards the end. I'll give him a potion.
Wow, thank you. All right. Yeah, take 5. Get your stuff. I will be asking for the gun back at frequent points of times whenever we stop, just so you know. But
we're just seeing if the checkpoint finds it.
Well, I hope they don't.
Me too. That would be terrible. But if they do, it won't be yours.
Okay. All right. Whatever. Fucking
Cheer
5
up.
minutes.
You can do it.
After
You're doing a great job.
After he walks off, as we're making it over to the 5-minute powwow, I'm just gonna lean in to Auntie Chi and whisper in her ear, "Perhaps it was stolen."
Most things are in the end, Tiny.
And then I guess we'll just make it over there. During the entire time that this dude is jabberjawing his dick off, I'm gonna be doing push-ups and stretching because I know I'm gonna have to pull this goddamn cardigan all day.
Everyone keep an eye out to see if anyone to read the faces of the crowd when he announces his intent. And also act surprised.
Oh.
And
I'm gonna make 2 warm cups, 3 warm cups of chamomile tea. I'm gonna hand one to Mr. Fearish, and I'm gonna walk over to the powwow with 2 mugs in hand, and I will offer the other one to Mr. Jensen when I get there.
Okay.
Do my
You guys
stretches.
get there. Everyone,
do this first thing in the morning.
as you guys all kind of gather, you now see the blue dragonborn standing tall here. You guys didn't talk to him. The hunter Ida comes and around, and everyone else we've kind of mentioned and stuff. Everyone's there as you give the tea to Jensen and Flint. She just kind of looks at you, and as this is happening, Rolf kind of comes out. Excuse me, everyone, and he sets down a little box and he stands on top of it. And he's holding like a cape, drawing the emblem of the Empire, and then Jensen's taking the tea. Oh fuck, this is gonna be good. And excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention? This caravan ride has just got some fantastic news. Well, not so, but for me, well, let me explain. The Empire has deemed me with a job. That job, you may ask, what is it? Yes, let me tell you. It is to eradicate.
Are you reading an AI prompt?
It is to...
Call down immediately.
No.
Sorry. Just
He's like, I should have been.
That would have been smarter than improving this.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Quiet down. This is important news. Look, the Empire has deemed me worthy of a mission, and that mission, you ask, yes, is to eradicate the dragon cult. And he looks over at Fierce. For good.
I also kind of look over at Fearish.
With that being said, we have heard word that one of you may be a cult member.
And at that, I would also like to survey the crowd just to see.
And he goes, and that will not go without punishment. He pulls out a little dagger.
Oh my god.
Revenge will be swift.
I think it's an average-sized dagger.
And we, for the better sake of everyone in this journey, and also there's no the
sun.
The sun, yeah, is out there too, and you can see he's wrapped up in like a lot of bandages, covering most of his face, and kind of has a hood, and the mom is kind of cowering and kind of protecting him. You guys can all make insight checks through Rolf's little speech here.
And
I got
Come
a
on.
12.
Come on.
I'm only good at combat.
13.
Fuck, dude. We all rolled shit, didn't we?
14.
9.
And to make this more interesting, who are you guys focusing on individually? We'll go through the rules. I see Flinch. Who would you be paying most attention to?
Mr. Jensen.
Right next to you, kind of sharing the tea. He is containing an inner laughter that is just.
Did I think I missed the name? Is
He's
that the
enjoying
name
this.
of the dwarf?
It's the
or
guy that
helped.
No,
Flinch,
Jensen is the
caught him planting the thing. Okay,
Yes.
all right,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
Fierce. Who are you kind of trying to clock?
Cisna.
Cecina?
Cecina.
Yeah.
It's a plane.
Fried beef.
Is that?
She was the
Cessna, the little airplane.
She is.
I think that's how I spelled her name. I always guess spelling names, and it's funny. I spell them phonetically.
All right. She kind of seems aggravated. I would say you can tell that she also has a level of exhaustion. She did not sleep well. Visibly tired and is like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like, what is this? What is happening right now?"
Oh shit, I had disadvantage on that.
But you can see that even with a 12, she's not really trying to hide anything, but she's not. The only thing she's giving away is like a frustration and a really not having it with this whole guy's speech. Tiny, who are you kind of trying to clock?
Naturally, the other Dragonborn.
What you're getting out of him is a hesitant and maybe reservation, maybe even fear. You can't quite get it, especially when the dagger comes out as he kind of steps back and he's quickly like looking around like.
It's him. I know it. 100%.
Yeah, definitely fear. Mama G, through 9. Who?
L'Oreal and her son.
L'Oreal almost does the once he pulls out the knife, does the cover the ears and almost like kind of like stands in front of the kid and like she's being very protective of the kid and looking at the situation. A mom just gets on a caravan with her son and night 1 goes by a little awkward, but the morning after this is happening, she's like, God damn. You can tell
we're here to cause a little bit of chaos.
Okay, and then we have Dijon.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking at Hadin.
Yeah, I don't trust Hadin either, but I like him. I don't trust him, but I like him.
Let's see here.
Was he the one that said he was selling crystals, or was that Tal?
Yeah, that was him.
No, yeah,
Okay,
he's the
that's
one that wants you to charge
cool.
your crystals in the moonlight.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely seems worried and not even worried, but like confused. It's probably the biggest emotion on his face. Like,
I like this
among
guy.
us. What? Oh no. But also, like, but why is he in charge?
Fucking oh no.
It's like
Fucking no.
It's like oh no, but also oh no, like
That's bad, but
like that's an issue in itself. And if what if he's saying is true, that's also an issue. But which is a bigger issue?
I knew I liked him.
Yeah. As this whole speech is going on, he basically is spouting Empire propaganda for 95% of it, and
He's giving us the talking points.
yep, every single one. Just the headlines though, no details because he doesn't know any.
Naturally.
And then Tal just has to. All right. Let's. We gotta get on the road here. I think. Rolf, thank you. I guess you're up with me now. Yep. That'll be. Thank you, everyone. Just don't worry. Today, look, it's gonna be nice and smooth. Nothing to worry about. Okay.
Rolf has learned a lesson in management. When one of your employees says, "I want to make an announcement," you go, "What's the announcement?"
And as you're going back to the front of the car, just God damn it. Gonna be one of those journeys.
I was really worried about this arc, but I'm feeling way better about it. Not that we're gonna do better, but that it's gonna be just chaos. This is gonna be fucking like Murder on the Oriental Express. Like, who fucking done it?
You did catch that I was like stretching and everything this whole time, right? During the past 5 minutes? Okay. I hope that helps.
With what?
His
Holding the cart.
Oh.
I thought we were done rolling, though. You rolled so many times and killed it.
Oh.
I don't remember.
I guess
you
maybe
nat 20'd it, and we kind of determined you could, at a slow pace, keep up with everyone.
Okay.
Until we get a deer.
So, the first half of the day, from morning breakfast time till midday, goes off without a hitch. Beautiful sunny day out in this is like a plains now as you're getting to out of the forest area. You guys can do something during this time, but if not, I will kick right on to the next section.
I will say, I just want to keep my eye on the sky.
While you're driving the cart, I feel like you should watch the road here, Tiny.
No, well, not just constant, like...
pulling the cart, just looking at the sky.
But, you know, every once in a while, I'm going to just look up and check to make sure there's nothing flying around up there that is of questionable size. Or, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Big shit. Keep an eye out for big shit.
Rock shit just coming
I
down
would
and
like
crushing us.
to
Wyverns,
Make a perception
dragons,
check.
giant eagles.
Anything that could plunge from the sky?
plungers.
Yes. Per session, 15.
Noted.
Oh! Okay.
Should I...
I would like to visit Miss Ida.
All right. I need you to be a just charisma DC to kind of entertain. So, depending on your relationships, is going to be like access to conversation along certain parts of the journey.
Okay.
That's not straight up downtime.
Okay.
So just roll a flat charisma check. Your relationship with her is decent so far. You guys are both hunters, so it's gonna be fairly low DC.
11.
11, good enough. Yeah. But yeah,
Hello, Miss
based
Ida.
on I'm keeping track of your guys' relationships with people, and it'll fluctuate. Basically, every bad interaction is gonna, depending on the severity.
No interaction with us is bad.
Yeah, I feel like every interaction with you guys is just severe, so it's just. I was
But
like,
it's not
minor ones
bad.
are gonna go up or down 2, and then major ones 5, and it's like, everyone is like, will the order prevail? I love the Empire. It's like, all right, well that's fucking 5. Yeah. Greetings, Flinch. How are you?
Hold. Do you happen to sell any warm things, or maybe even rent for the journey, or until you depart from the caravan?
Oh,
I'm not much of a fur person, if you can tell. Well, I have fur, I just don't wear fur.
yeah, of course. I mean, I have some
It's a lovely pleather.
I have some extra blankets and stuff. I could probably hand over for you. I mean,
Well, I don't
being a
mind buying
full
it
one person.
if you're selling.
I do. I mean, I'm not really a merchant, but
Oh.
I could part way. I mean, you're small enough. I could probably fashion something for you. I have
Okay.
an extra set of cold weather gear that could fit your size. About
Perfect.
be about 12 gold pieces.
Oh,
And then I just have 2 extra blankets maybe that would keep you warm through the night.
I think I just need something for the night. I don't think I need gear.
No cold weather. Okay. Those are just about 10 silver.
Oh. Okay. I think I have that. I'll dig through my pockets and I'll hand her gold.
Perfect. Yeah, 2 blankets. It's an adventure gear item.
Cool. Well, thank you, Miss Ida.
What's your guys' opinion on tracking encumberment for the cart? Does that seem tedious or interesting? Gut answer real quick.
I think it's realistic.
Yeah, especially if one of our party members is carrying the cart. Yeah.
All right, I'll figure that out between now or today and next week. All right.
You said 2 of these?
Yep.
Okay.
I would like. Am I within 120 feet of Mr. Jensen?
Interesting question. No.
All right.
So I did the math because I will say I have a map. And it was about 420 feet from front to back.
Tip
and
to tip.
Jensen would be like dead center, so about 200, 180 feet from the front. So.
We're in the back still, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was considering messaging Jensen so we could speak privately, but I have a feeling that Mr. Jensen is a third party in this endeavor, and
You think he should join our group?
I think that he won't join our group, but he may be open to a little work on the road.
Well, I got us blankets.
Oh my god, thank you so much, Flinch.
You're welcome.
Was very thoughtful.
I didn't sleep well either. I'm sure you were cold too, so I got
I'm
us.
gonna give you a gold for just sort of sweet thing to do.
No.
No, I insist.
Well, I insist more.
Think of it like an auntie giving you a little... What do they call it? Just spending money, some pocket money.
Okay.
Think nothing of it, Flinch. Kindness begets kindness, you know that.
You're right.
All right. You guys travel for an hour or two into the afternoon. We'll call it a 2 p.m.-ish. The sun's fairly high. And you guys are met almost with like a chain reaction of carts stopping. That's tiny.
Here we go.
You almost bump into the one ahead of you. And everyone can make a perception check, but it seems like the caravan has stopped from the very back.
Disadvantage. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Forgot to roll disadvantage. Perception. Ooh.
I
I rolled 2 bad too.
Nat 1.
Oh no.
I still
What's
got eye
happening?
crusties
Oh,
in
I
my
don't
eye.
know.
This is the downward spiral.
Here we go.
I got an 18.
Nice.
We needed that.
You got a gentleman's 20.
Okay. You guys look ahead. You can see Towel doing like a swift trot back from the front, coming towards you guys. But Tiny and Fierce, you see like a pile of rocks, almost about like on the road here, that's been stacked up about 8-10 feet high, of these large kind of boulders and debris kind of stopped the road here. And as he comes running back in, panting a little bit, hey, some of you bigger fellows want to come help me out? We got some shit in the road.
Rocks? I'm hungry. Yes, I'll help.
Yeah.
I'll just hop off the cart and start walking towards the rocks.
If you guys have any tools, shovels or anything, but yeah, we gotta get back on the road here. So if you guys can help me out.
Flitch, could I borrow your crowbar?
Mm-hmm. Throw it at him. Toss it at him. Not throw it.
Just whip it at me.
Catch it in your mouth.
His tail wags. I'll go with them and
I realize I have a tail and start chasing it.
I'll go with them and kind of try to nonchalantly find my way next to Jensen's cart during the gawking phase.
So like stop halfway, like walk up with them and stop
I want
to
to
like
see what's happening, but then kind of like casually stop.
Yeah. All right, the strong boys going up to help.
Where are my strong
Flinch and
boys?
Dijon, you guys hanging back or going with Mama G?
Yeah, I'm not a strong one, so I'm not lifting rocks.
I think since we're kind of like on a break, I'm gonna go and try and gather some food for myself.
Yeah, make a quick survival check.
Also, yeah, sorry. Madam G, I missed. Did you say you were you leaving the cart or staying at the cart?
Nice. 19.
I'm leaving.
I'll stay at the cart because the cart's got some sensitive stuff. But if I could talk to, damn it, Cecina, I will.
I say you can get a day's worth of rations for the party.
Cool.
In like berries and stuff.
Yeah,
with a
berries,
19.
wild onions, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Just a
Fun
bunch
stuff.
of dandelion leaves.
And then sorry, I was looking up survival stuff. What you say, Dijon?
I'm gonna hang by the cart and just keep watch. But if I can chat
Scan
to
the fort.
Cecina for a minute, I will try.
Yeah.
Hey, girl.
Love that opening.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
God
That
damn
fucks
it.
Back of your
major
car's looking
shit.
fine as hell. No.
Slaps the cart.
Is that an
okay.
axe speak?
No.
You're
Seriously.
just happy to see me.
Cecina, do you have any lizards there in your collection of critters?
I'm gonna need that charisma check.
This isn't what I'm going for. I was joking about it. I'm just
No, I know, just for
okay.
for
fair,
like the
fair.
keep the rules going.
11.
11,
Hey,
you're good.
girl.
All right.
Yeah.
What that
I-
zoo do?
I have a small basilisk, but do not look at it.
No,
Very bad.
I'm just a little curious.
Close your eyes if you want to, but don't.
What? How do you feed them? I've been strapped
I-
looking for, say, little rodents or anything.
I
Do you
throw
have
meat through holes.
Any live rodents?
Very quick.
Perhaps. No
Whatever.
live rodents.
Yeah.
Could I trouble you for a live rodent or two? I haven't had breakfast and I'm awfully hungry.
Sure. She just
I'll catch it and eat it. Thank you.
strange man. Yes.
Yeah. Would you like? I'm sure it's part of your overhead for your business. Compensation for the rodent, or how do you It was a tasty rodent.
Hey, on the house.
The fucking Riz, dude.
Thank you. You're very kind.
So you like lizard or large animal?
Are you asking me if I want to buy or what I am? I'm sorry, I don't.
No. all of my pets are sold.
Hmm. I will take a look later, perhaps when we settle down for the night. Right now,
He's been acting up, so if you could make him not.
Oh, the lizard, the basilisk,
Most of them.
the one we have noticed. I'll take a look later when the caravan takes time to settle down. Thank you.
All right. Quick athletics check for the boys up front.
The boys.
The boys.
Lifting stuff with the boys. That's their
13.
podcast. That's Tiny and Ferris's podcast. Lifting stuff with the boys.
What's up, God?
Yeah, talk about completing the bro
19 for
circuit.
athletic.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys are able to make some progress on this and start clearing out the way. This is definitely with Tal's help, and the two of you can clear this out within about 20-30 minutes. But over that time, you guys start to hear like almost like jackals as out of the nearby trees and hills.
Hey,
Seven
Tal,
figures
I think somebody's
start-
told some bad jokes.
As you guys look over and you see gnolls just rushing towards the caravan.
And I got this crowbar in my hand.
With
I
that
might have to crow some knolls.
And as they start approaching, we will pick up there next week as we roll initiative for this encounter.
Oh,
Let me show you guys the map, though.
Ooh,
shit.
hell yeah.
That was a strange session. We haven't
That
had
was
no
fun.
combat session yet. That was fun.
We fought
There's
sturges.
combat.
Lot of
I didn't.
risky checks. A lot of borderline failures, and I'm
Dude,
concerned.
what a fucking caravan. I love it.
We roll a lot of ones this session.
I rolled pretty low on all my skill checks.
I did too for the
So
most
did
part.
I.
You guys take a look at the caravan. I guess we can start placing some people down on this large map as Fearish
Yeah, if you're at the back, you suck.
and Tiny are up front. I'll place a towel there down next time. As Dijon, you'll be hanging out at the very back cart. Mama G, you were talking to
I was
numero
gonna talk to
5.
him. Yeah. Not that I'm far from the fucking. Jesus, dude, the back.
And then Flinch, you're going.
He was
Where
with
were
the
you?
Hunter ladies.
Oh, yeah.
I was
You're getting-
gathering.
He was
Oh, yeah,
out.
you were gathering. I'll just say kind of over this way. Maybe even further. Cool. And the gnolls, as you guys see them popping up, are coming over the rocks.
Both sets of rocks? Oh, the fucking me set of rocks. Fantastic. Not ideal.
As that's where we'll pick up next time.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
So that
Amazing.
go about how you thought?
There was a curveball.
Did he
I
end
love
up
how
giving
Flinch
enough?
gets caught planting the evidence, and we're just like, yeah.
Did you
I
use
used the
your
notes
notes?
that I had.
What's
You
our
guys
first
missed it.
thought? What if we got that guy to just be the biggest target we could?
Yeah. I
You said
figured you guys
he
would.
gave Big Mark energy, and Mama G's not
When
gonna pass up Big
There's
Mark
certain
energy.
characters when I like put notes down on them, I'm like, all right, this is what this person's gonna be, blah blah blah, and then just like little things. I was like, all right, they're gonna fuck him up or do something. Like this guy's not gonna make it the whole caravan ride. Basically, what I was like, he's here. No, he's not here for a long time, but he's here for a good time. And then, yeah, instantly you guys were like, oh, that's fucking. Let's get him.
He's gonna be useful, we said.
Yeah, I really wanted to sell the whole like put the empire in his heart and foremind.
I loved that was a fucking alley-oop to the fucking note. He started thinking of glory before he even went back and found the note. He was primed about glory for the Empire.
They get in the gun too, because that was probably gonna pop up. My intent was to randomly be like, "What?" Like hear a gunshot during this encounter, or be like, "What the fuck?" But you guys have the gun.
Well, we
And found
don't.
it.
We're
True.
all We've never
So you
seen
found
the
it,
gun.
and yeah,
Gun doesn't have any ammo.
a lot of
Maybe.
good,
Or it's got one
RP
shot.
and hanging out. So I had things planned where I thought we'd get to this point, and I thought we'd even do this encounter maybe, but all
You
good.
weren't expecting,
I got
you weren't
lost.
expecting us to throw a fucking.
Oh yeah, the getting lost, and that was a little
That was
random.
funny.
That was
funny, though.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really hopeful that our bait is going to catch something.
Yeah, I don't know how many caravan people or caravan carts are going to make it the whole trip.
All of
We'll
them.
see.
I'm sure
Love
we're
it.
all gonna make
Love
it.
it.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
nobody's gonna die.
He laughs.
I briefly had a thought to the boy and that one lady's carrot to just message him and act like a spooky ghost.
Just pure
That
chaos.
is evil.
Jesus Christ.
That just reminds me of the
I mean, I think Mama G thinks that like applying pressure to the situation is going to get people to break. Like their masks are gonna come down, so she's like, "I'm gonna make this caravan a pressure cooker, and we're gonna see which one of these cultists is gonna come out."
Oh yeah.
Instapot is on.
We've already turned it on to for the Empire setting.
And then Supernatural is the next setting.
There's gonna be fucking a haunting poltergeist for the Empire caravan.
I think at some point I'm gonna try to fight somebody.
Yeah, I'm fucking into it. Just get a fight going.
Yeah.
Let's get them off kilter, you know?
Not like in a malicious type of way, but like a, hey, you look tough, but you don't look that tough. Fucking square up, boy.
How dare you look tough around me?
How dare you be taller and stronger than I am?
I think maybe
Well, fuck yeah.
sabotaging a cart would be fun too. Get people together, see if the pressure on.
Fuck them.
And
Are we gonna
maybe
put the
talk to them.
pressure cooker inside of another pressure cooker?
Oh yeah.
Double down.
Anyways, I gotta go to bed. That's
All right. Well,
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun, guys.
Stream.
That was a good session.
Peace. Stream.
Yeet.